Hey YouTube, Diesel Dan Peters here, and in case you're wondering during the video why I'm kind of huffing and puffing, I'm not actually. I'm just really hot, and I have the doors closed because I was jamming out to music, and I try not to annoy the neighbors too much. So here we have a lift, but it's not just any old lift. This is the BUL lift, the big utility lift, part number 22750. I haven't really seen many videos on YouTube about this, so I figured I'd make a YouTube video about it. Oh my, you guys can tell I'm a little tired. So, like I said, we have a lift over here. So this is made for up to 2,500 pounds. It's made in the USA. Just kidding, it's made in the USA. Let's see. Let's drain all the air out of this. So I guess we could start with the pros of it. It's a great lift. Now keep in mind it will only lift up to 2,500 pounds, but I was lifting 4,000 unofficially pretty recently, and it's worked great. Now my only dilemma is, and this is for everybody who might end up buying one, is the fact that it is not made for ATVs. Despite how big it is, I ended up bending the A-arms on my Polaris Magnum 325 trying to lift it. But here we go, look. Now again, my air compressor is off right now, so this is just the air that's in the tank. Lift this up. We'll go over all the safety features this thing was included with, and vice versa, everything else that comes with it. So that's about as high as it's really going to get, right? Which for the average person, that's plenty high. I don't know, unless someone's like super tall, which would be really cool. So now let's take this off. Let's like really go over this. Again, I've only really seen a video or two about this specific lift on YouTube. So what makes this specific lift unique is the fact that it has an airbag in the middle, which I'll show you right now. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Look how big that airbag is. So I think that's the biggest selling point with this, because you don't have to worry about a pump. You know, sometimes those pumps take forever to go up. Maybe not, but this is like instantaneous. What else is great about this lift? It's got an oil drain pan, kind of, it's not specifically built into it. You know, you can move it around, you can slide it around. Now I will say one thing, make sure that when you're putting it down that it's not on top of this, because you will end up bending that. It's got like these rubber pads on here, so when you're lifting something you won't destroy whatever you're lifting. They don't really, you know, they don't really stay in place anymore. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is, I guess. Another really big pro with this is all the grease points on it. Now, I'm a big into being able to grease everything I have. So, actually, while we're at it, let's grease it. Like I said, this is a product review and also like a daily, everyday kind of thing, right? So, if you're going to be using stuff, you should be maintaining it as well. Otherwise, you're not be able to protect your investment. There we go. There's one. There we go. All right. Number two, or three, I should say. There we go. So that's one side. Then we got the other side. And I guess I can just continue talking about it. So again, it's a 2,500 pound maximum capacity lift, which is going to be plenty for everyone who's using it for UTVs. Again, I don't recommend this for a ATV because you will probably bend stuff, such as the A-arms like I did trying to use it. Coming down Where's it? Oh, it's coming out the other side. Oh, dummy. Whoops. All right, so I believe that's all the grease points. All the visible ones, at least. Yeah. So what else can I say about it? It's very heavy. That's kind of a con with it, right? If you're looking for the portability factor, this is it's portable, right? But it's not going to be easy to move around as expected with a lift that is very heavy. And I did just find another grease point, but we'll leave it for now because this is brand new still. One thing I will say that I'm not impressed by is, for one, there is no ATV use for it, which is all I really have, ATVs and dirt bikes. The second is when you go to release the air, you have to turn off the valve for your air compressor. Otherwise, it's going to drain all the air out of your air compressor as well. Just a look. This is how it goes down. Nice and slow, which is really nice because, you know, a lot of lifts, the second you start to release it, it's like it slams down. Not this one. Goes down nice and easy. We'll bring it all the way down, and let's see what else I can show you all. Another pretty big pro about it is this bar here. Once you get it high enough, you can actually lock it into these grooves, and it goes all the way up to, I think it's like a 5-foot lift technically. So you can bring it all the way up to 5 feet. So let's bring it all the way down. There we go. And let's see, what else is really big with this? It does have this right here. So these come off if you don't need them, which is great as well. Overall, the build quality is absolutely fantastic. Again, made in the USA. You know, support your local businesses and companies that are in the US. You know, we don't want to lose another one like Sears. You know, Sears is pretty much gone, unfortunately. But what else can I say about it? It's just, it's basically like something you'd see in the military, right? It's just really heavy duty. It's made to get the job done. Even down to the lines, like they even, you know, they put the, I always forget the stuff that goes around, not thread locker. I don't know why that keeps coming to mind when I hear it or see it. But anyway, even down to the foot pedal. You know, this is not plastic. You know, there's a lot of these you'll find that are plastic, and it is not. The entire thing is metal, which is pretty impressive to me because a lot of things are nowadays are plastic. You know, you'll even find parts like the oil drain pan is plastic. You know, not this. What else? I don't even know what else to go with. I did find another area where I should probably move it along. Right here, our grease gun, and I'll put you all up here so I can I had like everything planned out in my head whenever I go to talk to you all. Sometimes I forget. It's just the nature of being a YouTuber, I guess. Nice. We get 2 squirts in there, and we'll get 2 squirts in here. There we go. Let me put my grease gun away. And in terms of recommendations, like I said, it is a UTV lift. You know, don't forget that because. Oh, sorry, I got a text. Don't forget, it is a UTV lift. All right, so if you're going to be servicing like Polaris Razor 1000s all the time and Maverick, Can-Am Mavericks, this is perfect, right? Well, even the Yamaha version, the YFZ 1000, I think they call them now. Absolutely perfect for that. ATVs, if you built a platform for it, you could definitely use it for an ATV, but at that point, you could just get a small ATV jack and jack up the ATV. So, one day, I'm sure I'll have a UTV. So, unfortunately, there's not much use for it for me right now. But I've actually been using this to like let's say you have to do body mounts on a truck or a Tahoe, any SUV kind of vehicle. This can actually lift half the vehicle up. That's what I've been using it for now. Don't take my advice for anything. I don't want to get sued by anybody because something went wrong. Now, obviously, always practice safety precautions. Putting jack stands underneath the car with this. But this will help. So without further ado, that's all I have. Thanks again for watching and listening, and that's all I got. Diesel Dan Peters signing out for now. Until